Hi everybody, welcome to the Planet 46 Comic Show. I'm Matt Price, I'm here with Kyle Roberts. Kyle, what's going on this week?
It's a big week. Oscar news came out today and Avengers is on the list. Fantastic Four reboot news and the Falcon is going to be in Captain America 2. All that more this week on the Planet 46 Comic Show. Okay, first up, Avengers.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's in, was it Best Visual Effects?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It's the only comic book movie to get an Oscar nomination in 2013. It's Marvel's The Avengers. The film was nominated in the visual effects field and will be up against The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Life of Pi, Prometheus, and Snow White and the Huntsman. Of course, with Avengers being the only comic book movie nominated, that means The Dark Knight Rises was shut out of any nominations at this year's Academy Awards. So that takes us to
question of the day, and that is, will the Avengers win an Oscar? Do you guys think it was worthy of it? Do you think it should have been nominated for others? Do you think maybe Batman should have been nominated?
Yeah, let us know. What do you think?
Okay, finally, topic 2. Mark Miller says Fantastic Four reboot will be a success.
Yeah, he was talking to Sci-Fi Now, and he's consulting on these films. He had a lot of praise for Josh Trank's upcoming reboot. The movie's set to be released on March 6, 2015, although at this point we don't know who will play the Fantastic Foursome. But here's what Mark Miller said. The Fantastic Four really are jaw-dropping in the same way you feel when you saw Alien for the first time. There's some moments in this, not to be specific, that are actually going to be phenomenal on screen and stuff you haven't seen in a superhero movie before. Trank is best known for directing the found footage superhero style film Chronicle.
Pretty bold words.
That's pretty strong, yep.
Okay, and then finally, topic 3, the Falcon.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Captain America 2.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie was announced as being in this movie, and he talked to MTV about his role as the Falcon in Captain America Winter Soldier. He's going to start filming in April. Here's what he said. I have read a script, and it's really good. It's fun, he told MTV News. He said he was excited to start the film, and while he can't give specifics yet, there's a chance the Falcon could appear in even more Marvel films. He said they're very specific about how they utilize talent from movie to movie, and they have a long-ranging scope on what they want the Marvel franchise to be. They're real smart about it. Nothing happens by happenstance with them. So, Avengers 2 maybe, or another Captain America film, we could see some more of the Falcon beyond just this one role.
That's cool. Let's get into the review file.
All right, very cool.
First up, Superior Spider-Man #1.
Yes, this is from Dan Slott and Ryan Stegman. They kick off Superior Spider-Man, the book that's replacing Amazing Spider-Man on the schedule, with a brand new Spider-Man in the suit. We have some spoilers ahead, for those who haven't been following so far. Doc Ock took over Peter Parker's body and is now impersonating both Peter and Spider-Man. He intends to become a better Spider-Man than Peter ever was, and in the first issue he shuts down a new Sinister Six using a combination of brawn and brains. There's a lot of action, and there are interesting character moments as Dr. Octopus interacts with Mary Jane and others in Peter Parker's life. And the last page reveal, sure to have fans interested in picking up the second issue.
Cool. Next up, Star Wars #1. This is Dark Horse, right?
Yeah, Dark Horse. Brian Wood and Carlos D'Anda launch a flagship title for the Star Wars line, set shortly after the destruction of the first Death Star at the end of A New Hope. Shortly after the Battle of Yavin, Leia is piloting an X-Wing along Luke and Wedge as the Rebels search the Outer Rim for a new planet on which to set up a home base. Wood is writing this series as if the only story that's happened is A New Hope. We know what happens to some of these characters, but the characters themselves don't. Wood is able to keep the story fresh as these characters are still discovering who they'll become. He also has a great feel for the voices of the characters in this era, from Luke to Leia to Han Solo, C-3PO, and beyond. I'm looking forward to seeing even more of this excellent Star Wars series featuring the principal characters I grew up with. It's also nice to see Leia get the credit she's due as an action hero with the First Order.
Yeah, it looks cool, and maybe you can answer this. It looks kind of confusing to me that Dark Horse was even on this. Like Marvel / Disney owned the rights to Lucasfilm. Is that just on the film side, or is that?
Well, Dark Horse has had the license for 20 plus years,
okay,
and so their license with Lucasfilm continues. It's possible at some point that license could expire and Marvel could pick up Star Wars. At this point, though, Dark Horse continues the license that they've had since the early 1990s.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, finally, Wolverine and the X-Men #23.
Yeah, this is Jason Aaron and Nick Bradshaw bringing the conclusion to the Murder Circus storyline with plenty of action and a Wolverine versus Frankenstein brawl.
All right.
Aaron continues to develop the young kids of both the Jean Grey School and the Hellfire Club. Heidi and Max's interaction as Frankenstein tries to destroy Max will probably be a key factor in the Hellfire Club's overall plot to destroy the school and to lure Heidi into the Hellfire Club. We get more background on Max, the last surviving member of the Frankenstein family, over the course of the issue. While this arc has been, at places, a little goofy, overall, Aaron's Wolverine and the X-Men continues to have a classic X-Men feel, infused with new characters and new dangers.
Sweet. What's your pick?
I'll say Star Wars, go back to a galaxy far, far away with this new issue. It's very cool.
Although you really like the Wolverine and X-Men run.
I like the Wolverine and the X-Men run. I think as a whole that holds up over 23 some issues as a very strong classic X-Men type story. So.
All
right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Come back next week. We'll have more comic book and movie news. For Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.